What's up, guys? Before I start this video, just wanted to show that I picked up some extra figures. I picked up the new Monday Night Wars set with Diamond Dallas Page, the Ringmaster, and Ron Simmons with the WCW title. And I also picked up the Evil Dead Ultimate Ash and Cheryl action figures. I found this at Target in Winchester today on Sunday, May 17th. So the other haul is actually from yesterday that I recorded. So this is actually my first NECA horror figure, because I've been wanting to get into the figures, but I felt like I was too late into the game, and there was other Ultimate NECAs, horror NECAs that I missed out on, because I wanted to get the Jason ones first, then the Halloween, but I decided to just start with this one, and it is definitely an incredible looking figure. So for right now, I'm going to keep it in box, and hopefully, I'll try to find the rest if I can, so I can at least complete this set. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully this mic doesn't give out. I haven't charged it in a while, but this is the long-awaited haul. I know it's been about 2 weeks since the last haul. And again, usually I accumulate a couple of things before. So what I'm gonna try to do, show you guys the haul and maybe review some of the things I have. So first of all, since they released the new Superman Kingdom Come Superman, I finally picked up the Kingdom Come, I was about to say album, but the graphic novel. And I actually like these. I like these graphic novels, how they make them kind of small, and they're a lot cheaper. This was $10, and I like the size. It's like compact. You can take it with you. It's actually like a small novel. So I'm very excited to read this. And if I find this Superman out in the wild, I'm gonna try to pick him up. So I got that, and I finally saw Peacemaker. I had it on Blu-ray, and I waited a while to watch it. I wasn't in a rush, but I finally sat down. I watched Suicide Squad first, just to kind of refresh myself, just to get myself up to speed, and it was okay. There was just some parts they got, they sprinkled it in with some wokeness in it, and Vigilante, which I found out was one of his greatest, I guess, nemesis. They made him an idiot. He's kind of annoying, but overall the show was okay. It was enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to the second season. So once I like a show, it makes me really interested to read the actual lore. So I finally picked up the Peacemaker graphic novel, which has a couple of issues, different iterations of Peacemaker. I didn't know that there was different versions, and I think this is the most, I think it's Christopher Smith is his real name. I think that's the latest version that they based the one that that John Cena is playing. So obviously I got a lot of catching up to do. And another thing that I'm trying to do is I'm very interested in building up a Dark Avengers, since I have the Dark Avengers Wolverine and the Warbird. I was just interested in reading about them, so I got another thing to read. I'm gonna try to read through these through the summer, because I still have the Secret Wars I gotta go through. I read half of the Bucky before I saw the Thunderbolts, which was an okay movie. So I picked up the Dark Avengers novel, and I have the set of, the Miles Morales, the Wolverine, the Banshee, and what's his name? Forgot his name, and Iron Man. And I actually like the little accessories, the little little comic books that come with them, and I have a lot of ideas again for figure photography. I've been taking some photos. I haven't uploaded them on TikTok yet, but I've had some ideas. So this is the graphic novel, And talking about Civil War, not Civil War, Secret Wars. I saw that I've been trying to get into trading cards again, because back in, I would say, junior high school, I think it was like Ultra Flare 94, and I forgot the other one. I have them packed away that I bought a whole set when I was in, I think, a comic book shop in, I think it was the one I go to in Hagerstown, I think. Is it Hagerstown? No, Fredericks. I don't remember. But I noticed now that GameStop is selling, like, they have one set, I forgot what it's called, but they have the Infinity War, it's called the Infinity Trilogy set. So I bought 2 boxes. So they come, I think it's 16 packs, 6 cards each. And it's pretty awesome with the classic art. So this one is based on the Secret Wars comic book. So I think it takes a lot of art from each of the comic books and they kind of translate it into card form. But the only thing, like, I'm not gonna try to complete these. I did get like this bonus card, which is kind of dope. It's kind of like a sketch of one of the cards. So it's like, let me see if I can get that in the camera. So it's like a 1 of 1. I don't even know if, sometimes I don't even know where the lens is. Maybe you could pause this and take a look at it. But it's a 1 of 1 black printing plate, Captain America, Allegiance, Marvel, the Infinity Trilogy. Congratulations, you received an authentic printing plate that was used in the production of this product. Enjoy your card. So that's what it looks like in the back. I know it's kind of blurry. But you get bonus cards like that. So the boxes, the packs are like $70 or $79, and you get some cards like this, like what do you call these cards again? Like hologram cards, which are kind of cool. I'm thinking about getting some of these graded, like the comic books, and I have some more that I already have in my plastic book, card book, but I'm not buying any more. Like, these are the only ones I'm buying. So this is another stack from another box. Now, the reason why I'm not going to try to finish this set is I bought, what was it? I bought 2 boxes of another card set. I forgot what that card set was. And then this one, this card set is based on the Secret War. Oh, the other one was based on what was it? The Infinity War. This one is based on Secret Wars. And I noticed when I bought both packs, they come with too many doubles. Too many. It's annoying. So it's really not worth it. You'll be spending too much money trying to complete the set. And I noticed buying both packs, none of them has given me a checklist to let me know how many cards are in the set, because I have no idea how many cards are in the set. I don't know if it's 100, 200 cards, so I'm gonna leave it be and not collect them anymore. If they come out with any new Marvel series, I'll collect those. And I actually bought a box, not a box, but a pack of DC. What company is this? Upper Deck. They actually do DC cards, which I didn't know, and I bought 1 pack of those, which are pretty cool. But that's also in my photo album. So that is my graphic novel trading card haul. Now, when it comes to, let's say, action figures, I found this at GameStop. I had no idea this was coming out. And again, I love how McFarlane, for now, is killing it with the statues. and I found Carnage. So I definitely had to pick this up. This is an awesome statue. This is based on Carnage and Venom versus the Amazing Spider-Man, inspired by issue 362. This is Carnage Part 2. And this is this year, I believe in 1992. The villain's so awesome, we had to put his name on the cover twice. So I'm gonna bust them out, maybe show you guys how it looks, take that trading card out, put that in the album as well. So I definitely have the Venom, so I definitely had to get the Carnage. So I thought that was pretty dope. And I saw this. I think they had another Spider-Man, but I already have a Spider-Man. I don't think I've ever showed it to you guys, but I'm not too, I guess because I have too many Spider-Man action figures, I just got one of the statues. So I only have the Secret Wars statue and the black costume statue that are the larger ones, but I found Beast. So this is pretty dope. And this is based on first issue Legend Reborn X-Men excuse me, #1. And I guess this came out 91. And I'm gonna assume this was Jim Lee, because this looks like Jim Lee's artwork. I was trying to look for his signature on it, but I couldn't find it. So I'm also gonna bust this out the box, show you guys, and put that trading card there. And this is just pretty awesome. I really like the way it looks. Can't see the details, so that's why I want to take it out the box, because you're getting all this glare. So I picked that up. So that was a nice find in GameStop. And I'm pretty late with this one, but I'm not like a fan, and not because I don't like it. It's just that I try not to get into too many different series and be everywhere. But I actually like these Super 7 music turtles, or whatever you call them. So I had to get the Rocker Mike. I ordered this. This was like on sale for like $40-something on Amazon. And I have I think it's the Punker Don and the Rocker Leo, or is the Rocker Leo and the Punker Don. I don't know which one. So I'm like, I definitely gotta complete, that band. So I was looking at reviews on this, and I'll take them out the box as well. And as a spoiler alert, I didn't know that his cap could rotate on his head. So that's pretty dope. And I didn't know that his boombox that you could see in the box, because I was thinking like, man, that would be dope, because he has these earphones if he could DJ, and the boombox, if you flip it, it turns into like a DJ setup. So that's pretty dope. So I'm just gonna see if I can, maybe if I go to Five Below, because they kind of sell, those type of miniature things, miniature like figurines, and maybe I could get something for a setup if I wanted to pose them and take pictures. And I thought, like, for these headphones, I don't understand why they couldn't make that movable. Like, that would have been so great if they could have made the headphones adjustable so they could fit on the head properly. But who knows if they would have charged extra money for that. And he got the chains, the nunchuck microphones, and the different hands. And I know the rings say mic drop, so that's pretty funny. And I'm probably never going to use this head. Definitely going to keep that one. I think they should have gave him like a different face, maybe a different hat. They might as well, because I think the other two turtles have another unique head. So he also comes with like these crazy glasses, these pink shades or whatever up here. Now, from what I've been seeing in reviews, they saying all these music turtles are the same exactly as the classic ones that came out, and I don't remember these at all. I don't. Probably if I see a picture of them, I'll kind of remember them vaguely, but I don't. But supposedly people are saying they don't know if they're gonna come out with a Raphael, and supposedly they do have a Raphael, and I think he's also another rocker, and Raphael's my favorite turtle. So hopefully they come out so I can complete the set, because I also want to post them with the musicians that McFarlane came out with. Like I have the lead singer of Queen, I have Ozzy Osbourne, and I want to kind of put them together because I also want to order Rob Zombie and a couple of other ones they have and kind of have them all like performing together. So that'll be kind of dope. So hopefully they'll come out with Raph pretty soon. But those are like the only turtles from Super 7 I got. Besides, I did get the classic turtles. I only have 3 of them. I got one signed from the voice actor who voice acted Raphael. For some reason, because they were all on sale too, but for some reason Michelangelo is the only one that's expensive. I guess he's the most popular one, and they want like $70 for him. So I haven't been ready to pull the trigger on him yet. But anyway, moving on. So I've been trying to collect these G.I. Joes because I know Super 7 came out with the first ones, and I'm like, I'm not collecting those. I was like, I would collect G.I. Joes if they came out with the was it the butterfly, the O-rings, like the classic. Like that's one thing. As a kid, I was never into G.I. Joes. I think I was, even though I had a couple of friends that were into G.I. Joe heavy, and I just never got into it. And you would think I would get into it because, man, they had like awesome accessories. They had awesome trucks, planes, boats. I remember the huge aircraft carrier they had. And now that they came out with the Classified series and the HasLabs with the huge helicopters, oh man. But I can't even start collecting that. Like I don't like coming into the game too late with those type of things. Like I'm way behind. Like that'll cost a fortune to get into. But I was like, if they ever were to come out with the O-rings, I'm gonna jump on it and start collecting them. So I love how they came out with these again, Super 7. These I feel like it's worth to buy. So this is the Python Patrol Python Patrol Battle Android Trooper. The only thing with this is I noticed that this character is not in the back with the other characters that are out. The only thing that's frustrating is that I'm not sure if any of these have been coming out. When I watch other toy hunts, I haven't seen them picking any of them up at the Targets or Walmart. But so far, the only one I have is Serpento, Ramar, and Duke. Those are the only ones. I know people are trying to find Fatal Fluffy, so he might be around. But other than that, I'm not really sure who else is out because I haven't heard anything. But this actually reminded me, like I just saw this one at a random Target on a peg by itself, and I said, let me just pick it up. So I decided to pick him up to add him to the collection. And I picked up the Foot Elite Assassin. I don't know if this was part of the Target Haulathon. And again, like Mirage is like my favorite turtle line that NECA has came out with, and he definitely looks formidable. I don't really know too much about the stories. Like when I went to Beyond Comics, which is one of my favorite comic book stores I go to out in Maryland, I saw that there's so many. I didn't know how many turtle comics there is, like different versions, different storylines. So I don't know, because I said, you know what? I want to try to follow some of these stories that these toys are based on, and I don't even know. So next time I'm there, I'm going to talk to them to see if they know, so I can follow them. But because I don't know who the Foot Assassin is. I don't know if he has any relation to the Foot Clan, because compared to the regular Foot Soldier, like this guy looks like he's on steroids. So I mean, if you can see him compared to the other foot soldier. Like, he looks like he's towering over. And I do have this foot soldier, but I don't have him on hand to like compare him. But I'm definitely gonna take him out the box too. Look at him. He comes with like a stick of dynamite, and what? The swords look nice. He comes like, I think, was that a ball and chain and something else. He does come with another head sculpt that's unmasked. So again, I don't know who he is. They don't really explain who the character is on here. So that was a dope pickup. And at the same time, I'm glad I picked this up because now I don't find them. And this is the Old Man Raphael. This is a dope figure from what I saw from the reviews. And I'm getting a lot of ideas of, you know, posing him up. So I know that's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, like, Raphael is my favorite character. So I definitely want to know what comic book this is from. Old Man Raphael, like, he looks definitely dinged up. He has a lot of scars all over the body. He has the eye patch. But what makes this awesome is the cloak, and that it's actually like cloth goods, so you can actually, you know, move it around and pose it. Like, I want to do this pose. This pose is kind of badass. I like that one. So that's pretty dope. I just randomly found this at a Target again. So far I have the Hunter Leo, and I have the Fix-It Donnie, I forget what his name is, and then now I have the Old Man Raphael. And I don't know if they're gonna come out with a Michelangelo. I don't know what's his version gonna be. I do know they came out with the superhero turtle, so maybe that's Mike. But my area has been very slow getting it. So, but I'm planning to go to a different area, to a different Target, because I'm gonna see if I can find that superhero turtle, and I want to see if I can find the Leatherhead. The Leatherhead looks nice, because I don't have a Leatherhead. Well, I have the 87 re-release, but I've never been interested because I don't collect. Again, I don't collect they all look cool, look nice, but I don't collect like the Archie Comics one or whatever. And I was just gonna stick to this line. I was gonna stick to the movie line, you know, Secret of the Ooze, the 1990 and the 93 one, like just any of those that come out. I was gonna stick with those and the Mirage. Those were my two favorite. But then when Ronin came out, man, that changed the game. I picked up the first one, and then I was like, I'm just gonna pick up that one, and that's it. And then they just kept releasing banger after banger, and I'm like, oh man. So now the last Ronin I'm collecting that too, and I just picked up the Night Watcher Casey Jones, and I know his daughter, that's another one that I've been looking for. His daughter Casey, I think her name is Casey as well, I could be wrong, and she comes with the bike. So I've been looking for the Leatherhead, Casey Jones and April's daughter, and that superhero turtle. But so right now, the movie turtles, the Mirage turtles, and the Last Ronin turtles, those are the three turtle lines that I stick with, and that's it. I don't have the only Mirage figure that I regret not grabbing was the that Triceraton, that really big beefy one. I have the other one. I think he's a soldier, but I regret not getting that one. Like, that one is probably going real high on the market, but it is what it is. Anywho, oh, funny story. I didn't share this, but I take this as payback for what happened to me. So when I was trying to get the Build-A-Figure from that X-Men set that came out that has Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Cyclops, Gambit, Marrow, Fabian Cortez, and damn, what's the last girl's name? Forgot her last name. But anyway, the only one I was missing was the Nightcrawler. They finally have Nightcrawlers all over the place now. So I ordered it from Amazon. Never had an issue on Amazon. Finally comes in, I'm excited. I take it out the box, and then I notice the window is covered. It's like they took the insert. Those of you guys know, the insert has like the design of like whatever the character is. I think is yellow for that one, and it looks like they took it and they flipped it. So I'm like, wait, what's going on? As soon as I open it and I look at the box, it's all dinged up and it looks like they retaped it. And then I'm like, something's up. Open the box, and somebody, I don't know where it happened. I don't know if it happened inside the Amazon factory or whatever, and they literally stole the action figure and replaced it with like two random like two toy accessories, like a leg and an arm from some random freaking toy. And man, I was so disappointed, man. And Amazon doesn't get back to you. Like, I sent an email and everything, angry mail. So whatever, I just lost the money. I think it was like, I think I paid what? I think it came out to $30 with the tax and everything. So I was like, man, this is kind of scary now, because I'm like, I've never had that problem with Amazon. And it's like, is that gonna start happening to me now? If I order action figures, people are gonna be stealing them? Because I don't know if that order came from like a store and the person at the store stole it and just shipped it like that. Like, I don't know. So anyway, fast forward, I finally decided to order a Bat Pod, because I always wanted a cat, a Catwoman. Because again, like I always tell people, the Dark Knight is that's not like my favorite trilogy, the Nolan trilogy. And I saw that they came out with the new Bat Pod. Well, it's the same one, but they put some new paint apps on it, you know, on the guns to look like it was shooting, and they put like the tires look like they were in dirt. And I like, it's kind of dope how they have it in the box. Like I was watching another toy tuber, he's like, man, if you put lights in there, it'll look a nice display. So I ended up ordering, and it came in, and I'm telling you, like, these things are great in person, man. This is an awesome vehicle. So I was having fun because I actually have the Batman that comes with the re-release with the cloth cape, so I put that on here. And the only thing that's annoying with this is trying to get the hands on the steering wheel, whatever you call it, perfect. But I found out you could remove these. So what I was doing is I removed both of these, placed it in the hand, and then carefully, but it's not perfect, man, at all, because it's not made exactly to scale where their knees don't fit perfectly here and their foot doesn't rest. Plus on this side, there's this piece right here that's in the way of I think this is the pedal, because this side doesn't have anything, so the foot rests perfectly. But whatever. But it doesn't balance right when you have the action figure. It actually falls over, so you would have to think of a way to get them standing, unless you have them like with one foot on the ground. Because I know when I bought the Red Hood's bike, maybe somebody says something about that, and it comes like a little stand where you can put the tire in, so that's good. So you can actually have them like in a riding pose and not have the bike fall over. So, and then I had her kind of doing some pose like on the ground, and I was just having fun with her. So I'm happy that I could finally have a Catwoman to my collection. But anyway, so I ordered that, and I started getting scared, like, because it said it was going to be delayed, and I'm like, oh man, don't tell me, because I think it came from the UK or something like that. And I'm like, oh man, don't tell me someone's gonna steal it. But then it came to the house, and for some reason I thought it was gonna be a huge box, and I saw a little box. I'm like, man, that's small. And then I opened it, and my relief, it was there. I felt the same way about I call it the Bane Batmobile, because it came in a small box as well. And I think the Tumbler did it? No, I think the Tumbler came in a bigger box. But so I was like, cool, right? Because I took it out the box, I was messing with it, and then I put it back in the box. Then about 2 days later, I get home and I see another Amazon box in front of my door, same shape. And I'm like, wait, sometimes Amazon drivers, they freaking get impatient and they just drop off boxes at the wrong door. They do it, they've done it before, and I'll just take it to the right person's door and drop it off. But I checked it, and then I checked it 2 times, 3 times, and my name was on it. So I didn't open it because I think I went to work. And then I came home and I was like, don't tell me they actually gave me another Bat Pod. So bam, they sent me a second Bat Pod, which is crazy. And I said, you know what? I guess I'm gonna keep this in box and I'll figure it out if I'm gonna do something with it later. But I said, good, that's payback for what they did to me. And I checked the app. I'm like, did I order 2 of these? No. Then I checked my bank statement. Did I order 2? Did it charge me for 2? No. And I'm like, wow. And then I checked the app to see if they showed that the first one was delivered to my door, but I didn't get a notification that this was dropped off at my door as well. So I was like, all right, whatever. So it is what it is. And just before I started making this video, I was watching a movie. I was actually watching, this came in the mail today, ordered it from Walmart, Captain America Brave New World. Again, it was an all right movie, wasn't too bad. I ordered the Blu-ray because I like this cover as well. I didn't really like the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook. I like how they're doing these now, because this is like on the Deadpool and Wolverine Blu-ray, how the cover is like a pop-up. So I really like that. That's pretty dope. So that's why I got the Blu-ray. But I like that I have this app that's right here, Movies Anywhere. I use this app, and when you download the movie on the app, you can watch the movie on the app, or you can watch it on YouTube. Normally, it'll also download on YouTube, so I don't have to worry about messing up the physical copy. But because I still love physical media, and I love having a physical copy if something happens to PlayStation or I canceled YouTube or whatever. So that's a pickup. And last but not least, I picked up the Dr. Doom helmet or mask. Now, I'm not a big mask guy, but I do have a few. Like, I have the Yellow Ranger helmet, I have the Blue Ranger helmet, and my plan was to try to collect the Power Ranger helmets, but I already missed out. By the time I started collecting those, I missed out on the other classic. I'm sure I could probably get them. I think the only ones I could probably get is bootlegs. I don't want bootlegs. I want straight from Hasbro originals, but on the aftermarket, they're gonna be high. And I'm not trying, like, because I'm not a big helmet person, like I'm not trying to like spend money like that to get helmets. But it's fine. I don't mind having like a mixture of helmets of my favorite things. So I have the Yellow Ranger, the Blue Ranger. I have the X-Men 97 Magneto helmet. And then I have this. The only other one that I still saw that's still like $100 on the GameStop app is the Iron Man helmet. And I think I'm gonna order that one soon. That's another one I regret not buying before that one is on the aftermarket in the future. But this is dope. And being that I'm gonna prepare to read, Secret Wars and read the classic Secret Wars, is got me hype to read into the lore of Doctor Doom, but I really like this. I'm glad because I've never had a Doctor Doom action figure, but I had the 2-pack that was released with Doctor Doom and Rambo, what's her name? Something Rambo. I can't even believe I forgot her name. And they actually had it at Ollie's for like 15-20 bucks, and I picked it up. So at least I have a Doctor Doom in my collection. So I'm glad I picked that up. But this is gonna look awesome on display. I don't know how big the mask is, if it can even fit my head, but I'll show you guys if it does. But I like how the hood is actually real material. So it's premium role play helmet, and what else? Comic inspired design. It says fabric hood, includes stand, right? So all of these are kind of like the same with the stands. The stands seem to look are all the same designs. They come from Hasbro. All right, so this is the haul. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys want, you guys can also follow me on Instagram at Tony B Hunting Figs, and you guys can also follow me on TikTok at Tony B Hunting Figs. I usually post, I try to do some figure photography. Whatever I usually don't post here, I try to post there to keep you guys up to date, even if I go to conventions. But that is the haul. Again, thank you for checking out the video. Please like and subscribe, and if you like it, comment, share, and if anything, hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Again, thanks again.